Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and this is my adorable Whittle Bubba Kitty assistant, Seno Asagiri, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Juujika no Rokunin chapter 194. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel, and in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, this adorable Will Bubba Kitty right here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a box localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, or for Bleach 1000-Year Blood War, which we do have the 1st and 5th episodes available for free on Patreon. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you are a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And the Stacked Ball anime season is coming to a close, and there's more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, we are getting into one of Kyo's more sadistic games, and I believe this is going to be the final game, which is the love matching game. So I'm really looking forward to what we're going to be seeing up in here. So let's get to this chapter and see what's in store for us this week. Time for a love matching game. And of course, we got the cult members here applauding. Whoa, whoa, what did you just? Here we have the ladies whom Shun has close ties with. As the name suggests, you have to pick a girl among them. What? Wait a minute. Close ties with, and Rayo is not among them. She's coming. She's going to be coming at some point. There's no way in hell Rayo does not come at some point. I will be furious if we do not see Rayo here. Before we give a rundown of the rules, let's introduce the girls to our audience. Hanamoka Saki, a girl who approached Shun in the Revolutionary Island, which, remember, we saw a bond happening between Rayo and Aruma too. Yeah, well, yeah, because they tortured motherfuckers together. Next, we have two police officers who have a past with Shun, Uda Tomoko and Anzai Mizuki. Next, we have one of Shun's reliable allies, Kawana Mimi. Okay, and lastly, we have Shun's personal favorite, it seems, Azuma Chizuru. I love that you said that, Kyo. That really kind of makes me happy that you kind of emphasized that. But I'm happy Azuma is here because she should have died ages ago, and I feel like this is that Kyo is going to rectify this, and that Azuma is going to die this time. I swear, if she does not die this time, I will hate life. She needs to die. It's fucked up. I know that sounds so fucked up, but this manga is fucked up, and she should have fucking died. Ugh! And I'm glad a lot more people in my comments are agreeing with me that Azuma should have goddamn died. Why are you doing this to them? You don't want others to get involved in your mess, was it? Around 6 years ago, I already told you my reasons, didn't I? Oh, yes, he did. I love it. Like, this is why Kyo is such a great villain, is because of his reasons. Everything just runs like clockwork. Once you decide to involve us, you'll be trapped inside a massive whirlpool. Even you guys came here out of your own free will. I love Kyo, dude. I love Kyo so much. See, he's putting a lot of these shitty villains in the West to shame, for sure. But let's see see how this happened. Okay, so we're seeing Hanaoko Saki's choice. So remember, the last time we saw her, she was getting tortured by Bobaki. Please stop. Huh? I wish we could have a bit more fun, but unfortunately our time is up. Choose. Ooh. What are you doing? What are you doing? And it's the branding iron says Revolutionary Club on it. Oh shit, what? Either I brand you with this marking right now, or Shunaruma gets branded instead. Dude, Aruma would not let you brand him. No way. Woman, I would have said, dude, if I were her, I know she's traumatized, so she's probably not thinking straight. But if I were her, I would have been like, dude, Aruma's not going to let you brand him. He will whoop your ass before that happens. Just stop. It's not going to happen. You could try, but he's not going to let you do that. I'd like to see you try. Aruma? Aren't you a grab your idol? Once this... You should have kept your mouth shut, woman. Once this brand gets burnt onto your flesh, you could say goodbye to your career for good. You'd be surprised, there's something called skin graft surgery, and it will cover that brand. If she was thinking straight, she probably would have said that. She'd be like, dude, what are you talking about? I can get that covered up. But she's not thinking straight. Well, what will it be? What am I supposed to do? What choice do I have? Now we're getting to Ansai Mizuki and Uda Tomoko's choice. I can't fucking talk right now because Kat is distracting me. Okay, so this is why Reo is probably not here. Because remember, when we saw Reo last, she was whooping these cult members' asses, and she escaped from them. That's why Reo is not here. That makes sense to me, now that I'm thinking about it, and also seeing this scene here. Because you're seeing this, and yeah, the police got their asses whooped by, the police officers got their asses whooped by the cult members. Yeah, Reo did not let that happen to her. So this kind of further solidifies, at least for me anyway, that yeah, Reo's going to come here at some point and she's going to help Aruma escape. But the real question is how many victims are there going to be before that happens, though? God, I really hope Azuma, as fucked up as it is, I really hope Azuma does not survive this. Because, remember what Kyo said, Azuma is Kyo's personal favorite. And I really hope for that reason that she is the first to go. Please, please, Kyo, just do it. Ooh! Oh, did they execute them? Shit. Aren't you gonna kill us already? Damn, they were gonna execute them like that? Oh, shit. Wait, is that how... Ooh, they've been executing the police officers? Damn, that's fucked up, man. Shit, aren't you gonna kill us already? Uda Tomoko and Ansai Mizuki, right? I'll leave you with the choice. Oh! I see. Okay, now I see why they were picked in particular. These three were picked in particular. It was because of the Jun situation. I see. Okay. This makes more sense. This is all connected to the Jun situation. Now this really feels like for sure that the whole thing's gonna get rectified, and that Azuma, now just thinking about it further, yeah, Azuma's definitely gonna die this, or I don't want to jinx myself. Azuma's gotta die this time. She has to. If that's why especially these three in particular are here, or I'm not including Hanaoka. I'm just talking about the officers, and Azuma are there in particularly. If that's why they're there, it's got to be, they got to Kyo's got to rectify this. He's got it. There's no way he doesn't rectify this. Your subordinates' lives will be spared, depending on the choice you pick. What? Choice? Oi! What? Dude, what the fuck? What are you choose? If you choose to participate in a game with your lives on the line, these brats won't kill themselves. I mean, you could just walk back home without participating, but they'll slit their throats if you do so. What's it gonna be? A game where you risk your lives? That's where the fun starts. You sure are full of shit, I'll give you that. Anze-san, Uda-san, there's no need for you to risk your lives for these thugs. It's best if you both just walk away without participating. It doesn't matter if they're Revolutionary Club members. Every single human life is valuable. Agreed. Well, that, and you probably will get more information about the cult from them. So, yeah, it's probably a good thing to, for them, it's good for them to participate, because it's like, dude, we could get more information about what the fuck is going on. There you go. What? It's hilarious. Their choice game will resume in this very place. Uda-san, Anze-san, you chose to come here as sacrifices. Hanaoka Saki, you ended up here out of your own self-preservation. Here, you choose this path. Now, go burn that onto go burn that onto Shun's flesh. I just can't do this. Huh? I mean, you could just brand yourself instead if you want. No. Hanaoka, I'll be fine. Ooh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really scared, but I'm sorry. Sorry. Ooh, so she branded him. Dude, Kiyo's probably loving it, because it's like, yeah, this shut is mine. Room is my property. Whoa, you didn't even let a single squeal. I guess you've been through enough to not let this faze you, huh? Well, no shit! See, here's why Aruma's not screaming. Dude, Aruma had a ton of, like, his, he had muscle cut out, like, butchered out of, let me reword this. He's literally been butchered alive, for fuck's sake. He had, like, how much muscle and how much meat cut out of him while he was, conscious? Ando did that shit. So if he did that while conscious, if that was happening to him while conscious, like, being branded is fucking nothing to Aruma. Let's be real. Oi, don't give me that look, dude. I don't blame Aruma for giving him that look. Anyway, next is, woo! Azuma! What was Azuma Chizuru's choice? No, we have a break next week! God damn it, I can't wait to see what Azuma's choice is. What do you guys think Azuma's choice was? Like, I'm just thinking, speaking of Azuma, I'm thinking about what happened when Azuma, the moment when Aruma parted ways with Azuma, and how in the art there was like, it looked like there was like this heavenly light shining down on her. And I think at the time we all thought, like, oh, she's done. We're not going to see her again. But thinking about this, like, tying it all here and how this ties into here, I really hope that doesn't foreshadow that Aruma's going to choose her. Please. Please don't do that. No. Please don't do that. I got a feeling in the case of Kawana, I could see, I really don't want her to die, but I could see with her that she would say that she wants to be like Kitami and die a hero. I could totally see her doing something like that. I really don't want her to, but I could totally see it. Please don't, but seriously, don't do that to Kawana. Kawana is awesome, and I really don't want her to die. But I can't wait to see Azuma's choice. But I'm very curious what you guys think. Now knowing at least the background for, especially the officer's choices in particular. For Tomoko and for, oh my god, my fucking brain is blanking. And for and Mizuki's choices. Now that we know like how this happened, and where it happened, it totally, and what led to this whole thing in terms of like Kyo choosing them. And obviously Kyo probably wanted Reo too. But it totally makes sense. It makes sense for them. But it also makes sense for why Reo isn't there, because we remember when we saw the cult members were attacking her, she escaped. So yeah, this whole thing definitely makes sense for why Reo's not there. Oh, for sure. But with that in mind, do you guys think, and I said this last chapter, I said, Reo, just watch. We're going to see Reo versus Momoki before she comes in here, obviously. We're going to see Reo versus Momoki. Reo's going to take her out, and then we're going to see Reo come in and rescue the girls, or the remaining girls. And that will happen while Aruma takes care of Kyo. I think that's going to be the situation. But remember, Kyo referenced the game that happened 6 years ago. And if we're going to look at that and compare it to this, remember who died there? We had Grandpa die, and he died fighting Ando, and he had like a chainsaw go into his shoulder at the time, and I think he was trying to protect little bro, if I remember correctly, and technically Aruma as well. So yeah. Then you also obviously you had little bro die too. Then you had Kaname die as well. You had those 3 die. So I think for sure, obviously, besides Kyo's going to die. But I think Kyo will die after this game. He's going to have his own torture. Like Ando had his own torture. Kyo's going to have his own torture. He will. I think if Azuma dies like I think she's going to, Kyo's going to kill Azuma. I don't see anyone but Kyo killing Azuma. And then in regards to the officers, Tomoko and Mizuki, I think because it seems right now Hanaoka is going to survive, and I would not be surprised if she does survive this. So if that is the case, then that would mean, and obviously Momoki would probably want to keep her alive so she probably is having too much fun with her anyway. So Tomoko and Mizuki are probably going to die. I could totally see them dying. I really don't want Kawana to be the Kamane, Kamane of the whole situation. I really don't want her to be. But I got a feeling Kawana is going to be the Kamane. I really do. Just something tells me she's going to be the Kamane of this whole thing. And then that would mean either Tomoko and Mizuki are going to be like I really think Ryo is going to be more like Grandpa, or is going to, because remember Grandpa came in the last minute, and that's why I'm like, yeah, I could see that being the case for Ryo, but this time though, unlike with Gramps where Gramps died, Ryo's not going to die. That's what I'm picturing for this. But if the officers do survive, then it would mean like that it would mean they would be rectifying their mistake of like fucking up. But I'm curious what you guys think about this situation here. But what if Azuma's choice? That's actually a good question. What if Azuma's choice is to sacrifice her life over for Aruma? Oh, please, please tell me that's her choice. If that is her choice, is to sacrifice her life for Aruma's, I will totally take that. I could see that. I could see her sacrificing her life for Aruma. I could totally see it. But I'm curious what you guys think. What do you guys think of this chapter and the choices? And do you think, now that we've seen, like, especially how Tomoko and Mizuki got there, do you think this confirms that, or do you think this kind of makes even, this not makes sense, clarifies why Ryo is not there? Not only that, but that Ryo is probably, obviously, since the last time we saw her, we saw that she was in the mountains, or like outside the mountains, and looked like she was on the way. But do you think she's going to make an appearance soon? She's got to. Ryo's got to come in here. I would like her to. Would she come in here? But the question is, would she come in here before, like, Azuma dies, or after? I hope it's after. I really do. But based on what Kyo said to describe Azuma, I really think Azuma's going to die. And I hope her choice is to... I'm really curious, do you think that Azuma's choice is to sacrifice her life for Aruma's? That will be very interesting if that is the case. I really hope that is. I really hope Kyo manipulated her to say that. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigan Sing. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Juujika no Rokunin content. The ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!